Good afternoon, class. Today we will learn something about the poem Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. Matthew Arnold was the poet of the Victorian era. You know, Victorian era was an era of scientific development, advancement. People were forgetting their religion, to pray to God, to have faith upon God, to have that belief upon God. They were running for the scientific developments. This poem basically shows the loss of faith. Actually, because there is a conflict between religion and science. And when science and religion cannot go together, several people believed, they were confused, their belief. Now, poet Matthew Arnold in this poem sees the sea at Dover through his window, and he says that there was once this sea of faith. The waves were coming and lapping against the shores. But now the sea of faith is lacking. It was once encircled the whole earth, but now it is seen everywhere. People are losing faith. So through the sea, and he gives one example of a Greek dramatist, Sophocles, who heard the same noise standing near Aegean Sea in Greece, passing through Asia Minor. Now, main theme of the poem is that there was neither joy, nor love, nor peace, nor certitude, no help for pain. Only people were fighting, just like ignorant armies. They clash by night, knowing nothing else what to do. They are fighting with one human being to another. Not even thinking that you are killing one another because of the less and lacking of religious faith. People have stopped going to the places of prayers, to churches, to some holy places, because it was a time period of confusion everywhere. Everybody was confused whether I am running after religion, I will get something in return or not. Or scientific development was more powerful than during the Victorian era. And this is the poem Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. Matthew Arnold himself was a pessimistic poet. So he shows that this was the era full of disappointment, no love, nor joy, means there was no happiness all around. People were very sad, mostly poets and philosophers. It was a very dark era, time period for them, this Victorian time period. And he says this is complete the loss of faith of human being. See, this poem shows. Because people were forgetting then about God and religion. This poem shows the conflict between religion and science. These two cannot come together sometimes. And this era was a terrific time period. That time period, if you think about, you can't just tolerate. That was when this poem was composed, was written. Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. He was also a pessimistic poet, so he calls his wife to see that this was once a sea of faith encircling the whole earth, and now the waves are receding, faith is also receding. Human faith of God towards God, the belief for humanity, spirituality, this was coming down. So this poem shows complete loss of faith during this time period. Thank you, class.